8 Proven Strategies for Growing Your Online Business. Growing your business online can be a scary proposition. With a seemingly infinite number of websites, blogs, and social media profiles out there, it's easy to feel like you're barely making a dent. But the truth is that digital marketing isn't going anywhere soon. These channels are only getting more popular. In 2022 alone, the number of active users on major social media sites grew by an average of 20%. And as these platforms become even more ingrained in our daily lives, their importance as advertising platforms will continue to skyrocket. Keep watching for 8 proven strategies for growing your online business. Build a quality audience. The first step towards growing your online business is building a quality audience. This is not the same as quantity, and it's not even the same as monetization. Instead, building a quality audience is the first step towards building your online presence and making a name for yourself as a go-to expert in your field. That means it's not all about how many followers you have, how many likes your posts get, or how many comments you receive. Instead, focus on quality metrics such as the average time spent on your site and the bounce rate. Building a quality audience takes time, but there are a few proven strategies you can use to speed up the process. First and foremost, you need to get yourself out there. Attend local events, host meetups, and attend podcasts or webinars. You can also make a conscious decision to avoid growing your audience as quickly as possible. While quick growth is cool and all, it's not actually the goal. Instead, focus on quality over quantity. Provide value for free. Let's face it, no one likes being sold to. Even if you're only marketing to your existing customers, there's a good chance they'll still feel like they're on the receiving end of a sales pitch. This is especially true if you're trying to sell them something new, whether it's an upgraded version of their current product or a new service. The good news is that you can bypass all of this with one simple strategy: provide value for free. In other words, build a name for yourself as someone who is there to help, not to sell. This can be as simple as answering questions on Quora or writing blog posts that provide genuine advice and insights. Or you can create an ebook or webinar that helps people solve a problem that they're experiencing. Write an effective blog post or ebook. Another way to bypass the feeling of being sold to is by writing a blog post or creating an ebook that's free for people to download. This is a great way to position yourself as an expert in your field and build trust with potential customers. If you have a product or service that you sell, consider creating a blog post that would help people get the most out of it. If you're selling an information product, like an ebook or webinar, write a blog post that summarizes the product and includes some valuable tips or insights. Leverage SMM to reach new audiences. While you can use different types of content to make your name known, there's one channel where you can't really use the same strategy: social media. In other words, you can't just post about your product and hope for the best. Instead, you need to leverage social media as a marketing tool. The first step is to choose which channels you want to focus on. While you can try to grow your brand on every social media site possible, it's important to choose a few key channels and make the most of them. Depending on your business, you might want to focus on the big players like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Or, you could focus on a smaller channel like Pinterest. Write quality content. Social media is a great way to get your name out there, but you need something to actually post on these channels. And that's where content comes in. Depending on your business, you could write blog posts, create videos, or even craft a podcast. Regardless of what you're producing, it's essential that it's high quality. In other words, you need to make sure it's well written, visually appealing, and edited to perfection. Run paid ads. After you've established yourself on social media and built a quality audience, it's time to use those channels to run paid ads. You don't necessarily have to start with paid ads, but they're a great way to reach a wide audience and drive conversions quickly. You can use these ads to promote your products and services, but also to direct people to your website. Of course, running these kinds of ads will set you back a little bit of money, which is why it's important to find the right balance. You don't want to spend so much money on these ads that you can't break even, but you also don't want to skimp on the effectiveness of your ads. Use video advertising. Another great way to drive conversions and use social media to your advantage is by running video ads. Video ads are incredibly popular these days, and they can be incredibly effective if done right. When choosing your video ad, think about your target audience and what they might be looking for. If you're selling a product, make sure your ad shows the product in action. If you're driving people to your website, make sure the ad provides a call to action, like telling people to visit your site to learn more. Try out advanced strategies. As you continue to grow your online presence, you may want to try out a few advanced strategies. These include hosting live events, creating influencer marketing campaigns, or even purchasing paid media. These activities are a great way to really boost your brand's visibility, but they're not for the faint of heart. In fact, they're pretty expensive. That's why it's important to prepare yourself for these expenses. These are just some of the proven strategies for growing your online business. While each is important in its own way, the one thing they all have in common is that they take time. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe.